You don't know about that life. You don't know about Hillsborough life.
I definitely do not, but I know that he's good friends with Ricky Muse, who we've seen in the Hardrock cage multiple times earlier this year, and said he got into MMA for self-defense and decided to try his hand here at taking a fight.
Eli Mefford's a guy, if you've been around the Hardrock MMA scene, his last 3 fights have fallen off. Like, he's shown up, and then for some reason the fight's not happened.
Yeah, and coming out of a gym representing 4 seasons in Eli Mefford, still just 20 years old, and this guy is probably one of the best 1 and 2 fighters that I've seen in a long time, and he's taken some tough opponents. His first fight was against Ryan Hutchinson back at Hardrock 87 earlier this year,
which is a fight of the night on that evening.
Then submitted Brandon Wren. His last fight, Hardrock 92 back in September, lost to Josh Rivera, but Josh Rivera looking like he's going to be something special here coming down the line as well.
Absolutely.
Trains in 4 seasons, Mike O'Donnell, Stoney Dennis, Michael Seals, Jamal Muhammad. I saw Jamal Muhammad came up short in his grappling match down in Lexington earlier today, but we will see him headlining Hardrock MMA 97, which will be back in Lexington in March taking
3rd.
on Adam Fritz, and that's going to be a great fight.
Absolutely. Got them lined up from now until April. Our schedule will be busy.
And that's going to be a title fight as well, right?
No, I don't think so.
It should be.
Dakota can smile. He looks like he wants to smile, but he doesn't smile. Our B2 digital tail of the tape, you see it right there.
I don't think you can underestimate that experience at 3 fights that Eli Mefford, who is in the blue trunks here, has under his belt, taking on Dakota Ogden, who is in the black and white. I think that's definitely the biggest thing. Haven't been in there 3 times already. And again, a guy coming from a really well-respected gym in 4 seasons in Eli Mefford. And it'd be interesting to see what Dakota Ogden has to offer him here. Mefford actually coming up in weight here from 145 to 150. Had his first 3 fights at featherweight.
Ogden not shying away from being the aggressor early in the fight. He does have the height and reach advantage.
Looks like maybe a little jab there. And Ogden just throwing big bombs here.
He's having trouble with his balance. You see him almost fall a couple times.
Mefford a little bit more polished, but he got blasted there. Right hand over the top. Now Mefford taking it to the ground. Former high school wrestler Eli Mefford, and you will see his wrestling here on display on the ground. You see Dakota Ogden has that control, has control of his head. It's not really doing much here. This actually can be, if Mefford wants to use this to his offense, he can actually lock in a Von Flue choke. I'm not sure if he has the angle here, but once a guy has side control, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to grab onto his head.
Action-packed first minute of the first round of our second fight of the night.
Ogden has a vice grip lock there on Mefford, but Mefford now mounts him, trying to still wriggle free here on top.
I like wriggle free. That was nice.
He trying to make some space, and I think really what he's got to do is just try to grab that left hand of Ogden and just pull that out, release that grip.
Split screen action here.
Going to be hard for Mefford to do anything here, even though he has this mount position. But once he does, if he is able to get free, look for him to rain down some blows here from the top.
Ogden being very persistent with the lock, keeping him close.
Really just a defensive position here. I mean, neither one of these guys are going to be able to do much.
Yeah.
Ogden might even be looking for a stand-up here, but it's going to be tough to get a stand-up when the guy has mount on top.
Now we see.
There's some big shots there from Mefford on top, and look for this fight to get stopped, and it is Eli Mefford with the win. And again, not a ton of punishment there, but a lot of unanswered shots there from Eli Mefford on top. Evens up his record now at 2-2. Good action-packed fight there between two guys who are 20 years old. Makes you feel old, right, Gary?
A long way from 20. I'm going to turn this over to Kelly Patrick and let him tickle your ears for the rest of the night.
Eli Mefford picking up the win, as we mentioned there, moving up to 2-0, getting the win for